Alright, we live. Unfortunately, we got bad news. The legend, Darius left.
I got you. My fault.
Yeah, Darius. Salute, bro. Oh, man. Unfortunately, heavy heart here. Black Mamba passed. Um, really
We
on
about to go
upset.
live or we live?
Say that again.
I said we about to go live or we already live.
We live, bro.
True.
We live.
Finish what you were saying, Roy, man.
Yeah, well, I don't know if this is confirmed yet. Confirmed or not yet, but
Right.
well, what's confirmed is that Kobe. Not sure. I'll look into
Yeah, it's a lot of social media, you know, social media footwork being done for it on the news. I just want to say, man, rest in peace to Kobe Bryant, and my condolences to his family, his mother, father, wife, children. Salute to the fans. Even though I'm not one of them, I still attach him to my mortality. Being as though I remember growing up, and this man right here, fresh out of high school, I remember the first bit of controversy on the dude was when he ditched his original date to the prom for Brandy. You know what I mean? And then he was drafted by Charlotte Hornets and then traded on to the Lakers
You
as
know
a
what?
rookie.
You know what? You know what,
So,
man? I just think it's corny. How like people that don't even watch basketball. You know what? You know it's not corny. I ain't gonna get into that. Man, just gotta celebrate the man's life, man. Top three in
yeah.
scoring
Right.
all time.
Right.
I wish he would have played on the Sixers because he really was from Philly. But
Yeah.
he definitely held the Lakers up. Brought a lot of
If
fans
you would have been
in.
out, that would have been nice.
Say that again.
I said, if he was on there with Iverson, that would have been nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Most definitely.
But yeah, man. Well, you know, TRBRC, we all had to get together, man. Man, affected all our lives. Dude, definitely a legend. I know for I ain't gonna lie. Back in '01, when the Sixers went to the championship against them, I wasn't rooting for him. But when I watched him on the court, I knew he was great. He was a legend.
Right.
Before he even make them records yet, he was a legend.
That's what you call an undeniable talent. You know what I mean? No matter how you feel about him, greatness is right there.
Um, you know what? I was wrong, man. I can't say sports fan because I ain't gonna lie. That dude did transcend the basketball. Like, I remember seeing him. I think it was the '08 Olympics when he was over there in China. Like all them Chinese people was grasping for him, wanting to touch his skin, touch his jersey, saying Kobe. That shit crazy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
like he touched people worldwide. Like, this is a loss, not just for basketball, not just for America, the whole earth.
That's not.
Crazy. And yo, This rumor
Definitely a
about 13-year-old
global
daughter
icon.
is true. That's fucked up.
It sounds right. That's what I'm getting.
You talking about niggas who they going for real, man. It's a little deeper too. You talking about a nigga that niggas emulate forever. Like niggas will forever emulate. Like you talking about somebody who they compared to. Somebody who they compared to. You know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying? Like this is a legend, bro. Like this is big as like if somebody like when somebody like Michael Jackson passed or somebody like Prince or somebody like that that's just like a living legend already, bro. That's just gone. You know what I mean? Their day going tomorrow. So it's crazy, bro. Like there's niggas that'll forever replicate the way this man played, bro. They forever gonna study this man. He forever like you gonna see so many breakdowns of Kobe's if you haven't already. So many breakdowns of Kobe's game and how he handled and how he, you know what I mean, his moves and all that shit from here on, dog. And they're gonna live forever because that man's a true legend, dog. Like straight up.
He was already doing that.
Man,
Why is it lie? Why the lie is already doing it?
that's what I'm saying. But now
Look at James Harden.
people gonna do even more and they're gonna appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like one of those things where it's like this nigga really existed, bro. Like this nigga, a nigga that could really do this existed, bro. Like it's really a nigga that they compared to Jordan that existed. That wasn't like a big ass nigga like LeBron. You know what I mean? Like a freak of nature. I'm talking about a dude who just grinded his whole life and perfected his craft. You know what I'm saying? To the point where they compare him to, you know, what a lot of people consider the best person to ever do it. Or they say he might be the best person to ever do it. That might be his legacy. You know what I'm saying? I ain't counting that up.
But, man, it's definitely a sad day. You know what I mean? Definitely a sad day.
I don't want to be sad, though. I'm going to keep it real with you. I don't want to be sad. I'm trying to celebrate that man's life, dog. I don't want to be sad about it, dog. Like, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Like I said, the things with his daughter is confirmed, and yeah, that's super saddening, yo. Because you know, ain't nothing worse than, you know what I mean? It's something like that. But as far as him, I just want to celebrate that man's life, dog, and just, you know what I'm saying? Just that's all. Just celebrate that man's life. Don't be sad over no more than stuff. You feel me? That's what I'm trying to influence people to do on my social media and all that shit, bro. Like, don't celebrate that man's life. He lived a beautiful life. You know what I'm saying? We all got to witness a lot of his life because he was a famous celebrity. He's an icon, like that, you know? And, you know, send condolences to his family, dog. Right. And then he was in a good position, too. You know, the family is still taken care of. He made sure they was good. He made sure they was good. Tried to do everything he could to make sure they solid. They solid. It's hard. It's solid. Sad to hit at 13. You know, I'm still waiting for all the information.
Yo, I'm just here to support the team. You know what I mean? I know this is a rough time period for most of the people on here and what have you. We done lost one of the legends, and I stopped watching basketball probably 5-6 years ago. But one of the last games I saw was a Lakers game. Y'all don't know it, but I'm a Lakers fan. It was at the moment that Shaquille O'Neal went to the Lakers, and then linked up with Kobe, and I was there as a fan with the jerseys and all. Still got them hanging up in my closet. When they went through all those championships, you know. Towards the end, I kind of fell off of sports, but Kobe was always the GOAT to me. So I got to bite my tongue a lot here because there's a lot of things that happen around the time when we lose one of our legends that I don't like, but I know not everybody feels the same way. So I'm just here to say salute, man. Rest in peace.
Yeah. I lived in California when they went through the all of their championships, man. So I was definitely one of the heartbroken boys in LA, watching LA go through so many championships in a small portion of time. You know what I mean? Definitely was because of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, for all you dudes on social media, dog, you know what I'm saying? Don't make a bunch of posts with this man, you know what I mean, trying to make people sad and all that, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. Say something encouraging. Say something, you know, that's real under them posts, them pictures you posting of him, man. Because we all got to watch this. A lot of this man get to witness. A lot of this man likes it, and it's a success. Like, that's what we should be celebrating now that he's gone. Once he posting these nut ass pictures, you know what I'm saying? And it's like you putting a heartbroken emoji and some prayer hands under it. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? That's how we all feel. But at the end of the day, it's not giving nobody no energy. Definitely not the people that loved him.
Right. It's just been confirmed that it was his 13-year-old daughter was on a helicopter with him. So, my condolences to her. Yeah.
Damn.
What you think about that, Flint?
Damn. What could you think about that?
I have daughters.
It's crazy.
The fact that, like, you know, whenever I hear, like, this is sad to me because for the simple fact that this man really didn't get to enjoy his retirement. He was just fitting into his retirement. You know what I mean? Then you got his child who just started developing, you know what I mean? Just starting to grow up, you know what I mean? And just to have that life, you know what I mean? Just, you know, taken away in the manner that it did, you know what I mean? I just, you know, it's just tragedy. That's all. It's something that's...
Yeah, me and Lane confirmed this in the comments. His daughter Gianna died in the crash with him. R.I.P. to her. That's corny, man. I wonder if the helicopter pilot was drunk, high, on PCP. Whatever the fuck he was on. Was he having a fangasm? Come on, bro. We got to get to point A. You got to go from point A to point B.
But these guys, they on these private helicopters every day, man. These celebrities, they stay on these private helicopters. So it's like, you know, it's a 1 in a million chance, you know what I mean? But that 1 in a million gonna come eventually. A million helicopters that flew. You know what I'm saying? So it just happened to be this time. You know what I'm saying?
To the pilot's defense, it was not a beautiful day that day. Today. It was they ran into fog. It was a thick cloud of fog, and lost control.
Honestly, it's more than likely mechanical failure. I mean, with this type of incident, it's like there's almost nothing that the pilot could do to keep it from staying in the air. You know what I mean? It's designed to do that. You know, to hit the ground in such a way, it would have to be mechanical failure or intentional. So, I mean, I wouldn't put no fault on the pilot as of yet, because based on what I'm seeing on TV as far as where it landed, it's not like he hit something. You know, so it would seem like something went wrong with the aircraft. Which again, like I was saying before we went live, even if that tail rotor goes out, there ain't nothing you can do. You out of control at that point. You know, so one item goes bad on a helicopter, and there ain't nothing you can do to control it. There ain't no gliding, ain't no parachute.
Yeah, I hear you, but they gotta have inspections on that. You the helicopter pilot, right? You licensed, right? You should be able to know what's wrong with it, going on with it. It's just like when you got your own car. No, you don't want nobody else driving your shit. If it's fucked up, you're like, oh yeah, I know that. It's fucked up on my whip.
This is true.
So you know how to drive your car. Everything is fucked up with everybody's car.
What's wrong with it? When it
But
first
helicopter, airplane, anything in the air, I feel like you need extra care with it. That man took his 13-year-old daughter with him on that helicopter, feeling like it was a safe option. So I am putting the blame on the pilot. I'm putting the blame on the pilot.
My only rebuttal would be like the pilot, you know, got on there with his own life, and I doubt he would put his own life at risk. So I mean, we just got to see what comes out with the reports and see what really happened, man.
I got you.
Buddy that was in the military. He was a helicopter mechanic, and he told me after he got out of the military that he would never step foot on one of them things again, just based on the design and how if one thing fails. So you can go through as many inspections as you want, but parts fail, bro. It's just what it is. You just don't know when it's gonna fail.
Yeah, but somebody's gonna be held liable.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
More than
It went
likely,
faulty.
you know who's going to be held reliable? More than likely, the person who made the part that failed. More than likely.
No, the person that inspected it.
Or it could be nature. Like, we don't know the situation or the parameters of the environment in the situation that caused the cataclysmic situation. You know?
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that like that.
This is the part where you got to step your brain up. This is the part where you got to step your brain up.
Hold on. That, relax.
No. Not you. I'm talking about.
No. I want to focus on what Elaine was saying. It could have been nature, which is like they hit the mountain, right? So they hit like the side of the mountain. So it probably was foggy out there because they was traveling real early in the morning. So it probably got that dew and that mist out there, which is also the pilot fault. You know the conditions,
right?
So yeah, nature. I don't know. I was suspecting that, but I'm like, damn, they crashed right into the side of that hill or that mountain.
Yeah, I'm not that when it comes to aerodynamics, but like helicopters don't even really look like they made to glide. You know what I'm saying? They look like something fell on it. It's just a rat. You know what I'm saying? That's just their appearance. But I don't know. Like I said, I'm not in the aerodynamics.
Like what Steph is saying, if you put like extendable wings on it, let's say some malfunction, you can extend wings for some form of glide, a new form of control. Just manage the malfunction. This is a major malfunction. We need to glide now. If you fly into something, that's different than dropping.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, I would assume that the pilot knew what altitude that they were at because they have gauges inside the craft for that sort of thing. So he would have to know where his altitude is at. Where did he know where he's at on the physical map? I mean, I couldn't tell you, but just I don't know. I'm thinking mechanical failure, but I hate to speculate behind this kind of stuff or throw blame up there at somebody before we know exactly what happened.
And honestly, that's why I don't like getting on airplanes or helicopter, any aircraft, because I know Nap, you say he got on there with his own life too, the pilot, but who knows? This girl probably cheated on him with Kobe. She probably was bouncing on his dick or some shit, and then he was like, you know what? I'm gonna take my life and take his life at the same time. You don't know. People weird.
Yeah, I know. But it gets into
people have a million reasons to take themselves out of here. Got a million reasons.
Hyperbole and like I would like to like be able to blame somebody myself, but like I'm not gonna jump the gun on it. You know what I mean?
No, like just like it's the part, like I said, this the part we have to step our brain up as to what the evidence show. The evidence show, like Wyman said, I guess you heard that it hit the side of a mountain. The pilot should have known the conditions prior to leaving. You know what I mean? Did he know the conditions? You know what I'm saying? Like this stuff is all gonna come out though. All of it. Like,
that's hard to get around that point. Cause that's your manifest. You know what I'm saying? They always give them a manifest, but they got to manifest the destination, get from A to B, and have the preliminaries of knowing what the weather inclination will be. And then follow the path that is of least resistance to get them there as safely as possible.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna find all that out. Like, what did he did the prerequisites to fly or whatever? You know, did the conditions meet? Did the shit pass inspection? Did the helicopter? You know what I'm saying? Do the pilots have to go through inspections before they're able to fly these things? Just like there's a whole bunch of things in question right now that need to
all the evidence is definitely gonna come out, so we're gonna know the full details. I just
but in this situation, if nobody else can say it, the thing is, for real, parachutes could be deployed, but is not of satisfactory safety implementation because the blades is still possibly rotating without cease to allow free. And there is a potential chance that you might hit a blade if it doesn't align with the body of the plane and leave the door open. But if it's door open and no blade apart of the obstruction of elevating higher because you're dropping, you can rise up out of it without fear of getting chopped. You know what I mean? And if that is an implementation, I don't know. If it isn't, then it should be, so that way evacuation could be a participant of operations of said vessel that spins around and holds a hover. If it's above, then even if it's below, it's a vacuum. If it's still running, you're trying to go up, but the vacuum is pulling you down. Or would it be pushing you up? It's going to pull you down because the propellers pull down to push off the ground. So it pushes down, so it pulls. So if you're above a blade and it's trying to stay flight, it's going to pull you down. Parachuting is still, it has to cease. The blade has to stop.
Realistically, you would probably have to skydive before you let that parachute out. But it's like, who knows? You ever been on a helicopter and lighting? Like, you put the evacuation process for helicopter?
To my understanding,
thing is, if in this evacuation the propellers is pulling you down and they spinning, is there a process that's enabled so that the blades are stopped so evacuation can be utilized, but the stop would be that the blades be out of position except for the tail blade? You know, unless you fold.
Nah, you would think it was just a button that you hit for the damn blades to stop. You know what I'm saying? In 2020,
there is a button.
I think that would be a part of the process.
There is a button that you would push for the blades to stop, but how long it takes to stop is the problem, and then the lift that you lose when you stop those blades is the second problem. So you're going to be constantly falling. And
well, that's the pilot's job. That's why it's the pilot's job to stop.
From what I understand, helicopters don't fly at an altitude that is similar to where people jump out for parachute jumps. They travel lower to the ground.
The lower altitude.
If there's enough time, I don't know if there's enough time for that, even if all of that stuff could work, but I would imagine that there's a reason why they don't use parachutes on helicopters. I don't know.
Wallace Lord said, no parachutes on helicopters. The blades will put the chute to the blades. The downdraft will force you down too fast.
Exactly. And you're too low to the ground.
Damn. That sucks.
That's crazy.
Flo, what you gotta say, bro?
Shit, man. Hold on a second. Nah, man, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I think that, you know, it was kind of like somebody, you know, I think they assassinated that dude. It could have been an accident, but I think they assassinated him.
Right, anything possible.
But then we got to speculate on why they would want to do that. Can't throw that out there.
That's the
I
thing.
don't know. You can link that to LeBron James. LeBron James has passed his record.
Y'all
all-time score.
Y'all familiar with Rob Pelinka?
No.
I think that's the dude that was beefing with Magic Johnson before he before Magic Johnson had resigned. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but I've been hearing a lot of the speculations around his name pertaining to like ownership of like the Lakers and shit like that. But you know, it could be a rumor though.
Oh, so he's doing the mic right now. You saying he was trying to move like get Sony? Is that what you're saying? He was doing the Michael move, trying to get Sony.
Think about it. He's a powerful man, and they just took him out, bro. If you want to look at it that way, I don't want to think that way right now.
Is it a Michael that he's trying to get Sony?
Oh, thank you. Let me get to my show. Thank you.
Airflow.
He on the phone right now, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
We would have to go directly into what exactly what would make him so powerful to somebody want to take him out, though. There might be another deal, you know what I'm saying?
Jackson was trying to get Sony. So you saying Kobe was trying to get the Lakers?
Yo, Wallace Lord,
It's possible.
he said survival rate can only be attained at or around 90 feet.
Say again?
Like your survival rate increases and can only be attained at or around 90 feet in the air. But man, that's all we got speculation right now. I
I
mean,
don't want to speculate. I only want to talk about what we know right now. You know what I mean? The speculation makes us look crazy if it's not true. You know what I mean?
we're not making assumptions. We just speculate.
There
Like
is
what made it reasonable for them to like? Was the conditions good? Was the conditions messed up? Was a helicopter pilot depressed? What?
Right.
Like, how did this go wrong? We can speculate on that.
And was Kobe trying to buy the Lakers? Is that what Airflow was saying? Was Kobe trying to buy the Lakers? Is what you saying?
I mean, I got a small feeling that it has something to do with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look into it though. I don't want to be inaccurate, but
so it's in the air that Kobe was interested in being like Jackson and occupying Sony.
Yeah, it's possible. That's why I think Magic Johnson stepped off for a reason that's a little bit more deeper than what he, broadcasted to the public. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so you saying that he really wanted Magic?
I think Magic Johnson was actually, defending what Kobe wanted to do, and it just didn't stick with because that lady that owned it is what, Jeannie Buss, that Jewish lady. I think that's her name, Jeannie Buss or something like that. That's the owner of the Lakers, and she hired Rob Pelinka and what's his other name, Magic Johnson, to run the Lakers organization. And then some internal beef start happening with Magic Johnson and Rob Pelinka over like different decisions and just power struggles or whatever. But it was more internal problems that wasn't broadcasted. But you could tell Magic Johnson was super pissed. You know what I'm saying? And so
there was internal emails being sent stating that Magic Johnson don't do shit. All he does is just show up to his office and don't do shit. You know what I mean? And that's what made him resign.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, man. It's unbelievable.
I don't know. Magic Johnson getting a lot of talent, a lot of young talent over there to the Lakers. So I get what y'all saying. That discredit his image. But Magic Johnson's smart. He ain't gonna stick around in a situation or do business with people that don't respect him.
But all that does though, Airflow, all it does is say that it turns into a mechanic issue. Then you saying that they cooperated with a mechanic because the pilot wouldn't put himself in that situation, so it wouldn't be pilot fault if it was a manipulation of mechanics through said conspiracy.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. Man, it's crazy, bro. It's unbelievable, bro.
So I don't know. I don't think he could reach that far. Because they would have to operate with the mechanic. Because the pilot ain't gonna do that for that. For what? What kind of insurance are you giving me? I guess the insurance plan of Kobe isn't enough. I don't know. Because Kobe is like, shoot, I'm flying Kobe, so I don't need no insurance from you, bruh. I mean, how much more am I gonna get from you that's gonna make me want to jeopardize my safety?
Man, that's crazy.
So it had to be a mechanic, and then that's cooperation.
Illumination. Can I intervene right quick?
Go ahead.
All right. Did you ask that question one more time?
What question?
So you say you want to intervene, and they tell him to ask a question again?
Okay, my bad. Well, pretty much what I was saying is this is what the pilot could have had to gain. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm not accusing nobody, but this is what the pilot could have gained as the answer to your question. I will take care of all your bills, okay, and I will take care of your family for the rest of their life, and I wipe all your debts clean. That could be a motivation.
Yeah, we're not gonna get into it.
They bigger than Kobe though. So now you're saying Kobe ain't paying this man nothing. This man is flying privately just for him, and it's not a good time.
Deontis Mandela. Appreciate the light, bro.
Like I told you, I was playing devil's advocate. I don't think any of this shit is true, other than mechanical failure as of now. You know what I mean? But you'll see the narrative and how it's painted throughout the course of all of this shit.
Now I was in the process of making these figurines. I don't even know if I want to make it. The storyline is too hectic for me, and I don't want no backlash for doing something that I was going to do anyway.
Right. Well, I would give it a couple and maybe consult the family about that.
Now I did want to do that as a private box. Nobody even knows. Only the family can see it. I do want to do that. If that's an actual confirmation, that's not a public thing. It's not like I got to showcase it to the world, let everybody see it before I give it to the family. I want to give it to the family, and the family are the only ones who see it. And if they want to share it, they can share it. Because like I'm not into like if that's true, the father-daughter pictures and stuff is not where it's at for me. Not the public. That's just for the family.
Shout out.
You know what I'm saying? Kobe Bryant is one thing when the daughter is involved.
Yo, shout out to NRG Day Moon. She said Polish will do that all the time. She said Polish will do that. They do it all the time. I think she's talking about
Suicide.
Kamikaze.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Kamikaze. Well, they ain't called Kamikaze. She said that's what they called them. But Kamikaze, you know, based off the Japanese air pilots that was like crashing into the harbor.
But those are things of war.
Yeah, but I get what you're saying. Like they will just crash on purpose.
But then the whole thing is it a value if Kobe is, you know, manifesting his destiny through just flying for him or flying for other people as well? But hey, I hire you too to make sure your rate is wonderful because I need you a lot. So you're gonna have a wonderful rate. I'm gonna keep you almost full time. So then you're gonna have the value for value, like was he or was he not paying them enough? That's where that speculation start coming into. Like question, like what made him give him that reason? I mean, he's a private helicopter pilot, like he's flying. What? He gotta be getting paid.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Because they just said this was Kobe's private helicopter. This was his private helicopter.
Right. So that Kamikaze, they gotta be, man. What they get millions away now? Because millions. This man had to make $1 million. He's been flying for like 13 years, right? With him.
Do you even know who the pilot is? Do they know who the pilot? Like what's the?
I don't know. I didn't check up.
We got to do some research and some history
The
on.
question is this the pilot? Because he's been flying for like 13 years with the helicopter.
Yeah, but who was his handler?
The same pilot, I would assume he done made over millions, or $1 million at least, flying for Kobe. Made $1 million off of Kobe. So how much debt did he actually manifest to make him make that decision to go kamikaze for another offer? Like, man, shoot, I don't know.
I feel like, man,
because when you get there, when you get that status, and you know, I'm only flying Shaq, I'm flying, you know, Kobe Bryant, I'm flying. Your value, your asset is right there. I mean, you don't have to go to a manifest of, you know, Uber pickup. You're not an Uber helicopter no more. You're flying Kobe. You know what I mean? I'm driving Jay-Z through the town. What you mean? I'm not. It's not the same. So then that has to change. So that kamikaze, I can't see the pilot being involved. I don't see the person that want to be taking one place to another not take care of that properly to make sure that the person is always taking me there want to get there just as bad as I do. I want him to want to get there. I don't want him not to not want to get there because somebody says, hey, I didn't give you more to make sure you don't get there, but your family ain't going to have you no more, but you can have all this to them. Nah.
Yo, you know what's crazy?
LeBron do play for the Lakers.
Man, all this
when he passed Kobe's all-time scoring.
Right.
And then he did it at Kobe's hometown.
It was just last night.
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
Last night, against the Sixers.
Right.
There's too many.
Man, there's too many.
It's too many signs.
I don't know about signs.
I don't know about signs, but it's like it's like
What,
they connected too
coincidence?
What
much.
if
Yeah,
it was
coincidence. Exactly.
right?
That's what I'm
Because
looking for.
when you get into the speculation game, anything is possible in speculation, right?
What
See,
about the numerology though? Illumination. What about the numerology and the numbers and
Oh,
stuff
damn, y'all
that
Oh,
about to
damn,
get
y'all
that
better
deep.
get that deep.
You got
You
energy
got
in here.
energy in here.
speculation. I mean,
I
when
mean, I ain't trying to get all technical.
it becomes crazy anomaly.
It's deep.
Go ahead, I'm listening. I can't hear the flow. They educate us, bro.
Well, I mean, from my research of what I've been noticing for the past like 10, maybe like 12 years of me doing research on, the secret societies that control the world, these people are into, the worst kind of witchcraft that you can even imagine. And I mean, those that don't believe that this stuff exists, that's their own business. It doesn't matter, because at the end of the day, it's people that utilize these demonic entities to get rich, to get famous, to get high statuses, to get big businesses, and to do things that we can't do as so-called bottom feeders or so-called cattle, as what the Illuminati and the secret societies look at us as. So, it's crazy, man. Like, if you piss these people off after they done put you on, after you done took that oath, because that oath is real. I mean, you don't have to believe it. That oath doesn't care what you believe. You know what I mean? That oath is real. These people do that. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret. Everybody knows about it. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't follow what they tell you to do, and you done made millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars, they will assassinate you, bro.
I don't disagree.
Yeah, and that's why Light Illumination was asking, like, what is the price of coal?
The only thing with Kobe is we just don't know exactly what he did. If you know what I'm saying, like, I don't know what he did. The first time he got caught with that whole rape thing, he didn't rape that white girl. We all knew that. You know what I'm saying? They were just putting him in shape back then because he probably wasn't following the orders of what that oath is, which is a very satanic, demonic, devilish.
And you know what?
Covenant.
You already tried it with him before. So if we would have had another rape case or something come out,
Mm-hmm.
they would have been like, "Oh, look, it's conspiracy against every black athlete or star." They already got Bill Cosby. Gonna lay away. Yeah, man. Yeah, so the best thing for them to do was to just get him out of there. But we don't really know what he was trying to do.
So many different examples, YMF. I mean, from all the people that sacrificed their loved ones and their family members to these demons. You know what I'm saying? From Kanye West, he admitted that he sacrificed his mom. You got Bill Cosby sacrificed Ennis Cosby, his son. You know what I'm saying? Yep. You got Michael Jordan, you know what I'm saying, his dad. You got Jennifer Hudson, her whole family. You got Andre from Outkast, who got his mother, I think she got stabbed to death or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got
Mike Tyson and his daughter.
Mike Tyson. At first, they loved Mike Tyson because he came up from the wing of Customado. Then, you know what I'm saying, they started to hate him because of what he was doing. Then they started to love him again. Then they hate him. Then they just started to just finally hate him. And then, he even said it himself that he has to live that lifestyle. I was watching an interview with Mike Tyson. He said, man, he can't live a lifestyle beneath what he is used to. And
he got to be extremist. Yeah, so he got to live in extremities. He got everything, but he got nothing.
Nothing. Yep, that's what he said. I remember he said he's an extremist. He used to have everything. He either have to have everything or nothing. And his daughter mysteriously dies on cable cords on a treadmill.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And then right after that, you see him in Hangover and all these other different things.
Got his own cartoon.
Got a Broadway show.
Hitman.
Got the Broadway show. Sold out all over the country.
When Ennis Cosby died, Bill Cosby had the show. What's this show called? Kids Say the Darndest Things. Like, it was a rejuvenation of his career at that point. You know what I mean? Michael Jordan, when his pop died, what'd he do? He retired, went to baseball, and did a movie and came back to basketball. and lost no championships. Went to 3 straight championships. It was
Well,
like
that
it
was
was
based off of skill, bro.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna do that, though.
What y'all talking about?
He was basically making comparisons like we was doing with Mike Tyson.
that movie wasn't based off his skill.
What?
A lot of these dudes be possessed when they be acting. Even Denzel Washington admitted it. He says that before he reads the scripts, he literally conjures up, entities to help him recite the entire script without even having to remember it. He admitted this. These people are already, they don't care what we think no more because it's already out there. And then they know that the so-called cattle, the so-called bottom feeders are
They're not gonna rise up
do
against
anything
it.
about it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's standing up to fight about the kids that get sacrificed. Nobody's fighting to do anything. Everybody just goes to parties, goes to clubs, goes to work, come back
You know
home,
what?
slave,
I
get
always
paid.
ask this though,
Same shit.
of all of us, every one of us, even myself. If they presented you with no struggle for the rest of your life,
You talking about the
will you
Stephen
join them?
Society? No, I would not, because I know too much about the hereafter. About the punishments of the grave. That's why I'm glad I'm Muslim, because, and not to get off subject, but it is said that when we die, that we actually face a trial in the grave. This is not even Judgment Day. Judgment Day, nobody has been judged. You know what I'm saying? Nobody has been judged. Judgment Day is a day for mankind and other entities as well. But the first punishment is the punishments of the grave. So that alone, fam, just even thinking about that alone scares the living crap out of me, fam. That's why I be doing the 5 daily prayers. That's why all the Muslims do the 5 daily prayers, because fam, this ain't no joke, man. Allah has an angel of death that snatches the body from the soul when it's your appointed time to die. Not a minute earlier and not a minute late. And when it's your time to go, if you're not been doing what you're supposed to do, then you get to find out if this stuff is real. And if you gamble with your soul, meaning if you basically, no, seriously, if you gamble with your soul, meaning that, I'll just find out, you find out in a form of a punishment, which is unbelievable.
So, was Kobe punished? Because I mean, you said it was witchcraft possibly that took him out of here. So was it Allah, angel of death, or was not angel of death, but what?
That's none of our business.
Well, put it like this, man.
Well, we speculating here.
Well, I mean, when you talk about the angel of death comes for everybody. That ain't nothing to be spooked or scared about. That's just the truth. Like, everybody has their appointed time when they're going to die, not a minute earlier and not a minute later. So this was meant to happen to Kobe. Unfortunately, it's just unfortunate that he went out like that. But this was already pre-recorded and wrote down in the archives of Allah thousands of years ago, that this is how Kobe was going to die. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? We don't know if he was praying at night. We don't know if he was asking for forgiveness for the stuff that he's done. All these people take this oath, man. It ain't no joke. Everybody knows about it. It's not hidden.
All right,
so
well,
you know what I mean? So
I can say this. I do believe in the Creator, but I'm not religious. I don't believe in Christianity. Like, I don't follow Christianity. I don't follow Islam. I don't follow none of that. I believe there is a God and Creator, though. I believe also that we can't define God. We can't define how He would judge us. So, if they presented me with the deal, I had to talk to y'all a day later after they presented me the deal. I ain't gonna be lying. I'm gonna talk to y'all the next 24 hours, like, and probably, but you don't hear me say that. You don't know what I did. You probably can't say shit, but I can't say what I would do.
Well, I'm definitely a follower of Christ. I definitely believe that everybody definitely has a time to go, and it's already prehistorically been given to everybody. It doesn't matter where it is, how it is. You know what I mean? And just like my man Il Flo was saying, like, nobody knows if he confessed or whatever. But I guarantee you, something definitely went down if they were. I'm sure they experienced turbulence. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you.
Turbulent.
Thank you. I agree because and that helicopter had to been spiraling out of control while
Right.
they was on board, still alive, still aware of them getting ready to die.
Right. And then you got the daddy-daughter thing right there. You know what I'm saying? Something definitely, I'm sure. You know what I mean? Like I'm not sitting here saying that, you know, if I was there, but you know.
You think LeBron is in that cult?
He's definitely in, man. You got to understand something, man. There is another entity that we cannot see with our own eyes. They're called the jinn, fam. It's not no Hollywood shit, bro. These things are invisible. Just listen to me one time. I'm just talk for 1 minute. These things are invisible. You cannot see them with your naked eye. Can you see Wi-Fi?
Nope.
Can you see the oxygen that we breathe? No, but you believe that it exists because you know it exists. You need oxygen, but you can't really. I'm just talking about like visibly, like right now.
With the naked eye?
Yeah, with your naked eye. Come on, you can't. You can't see Wi-Fi signals with your naked eye, but you know Wi-Fi exists and it fucking works. You know what I'm saying? So the jinns, the jinns, what they do. First off, you got to understand. You have good jinns and you have bad jinns. Good jinns do not possess human beings. They do not communicate with human beings at all. They follow the laws of God and they want to make it to paradise as well. They get judged as well. The evil jinns are the ones that possess human beings and cause human beings to do stuff that is just the most heinous things ever, all the way to the most simplest sin, fam. Straight up and down, bro. And so back to your question, is LeBron in? Definitely, man. These people, they go to satanic rituals, my nigga. It be stolen kids there, bro. Kids that got kidnapped, my nigga.
Oh, yeah, that's why they get rid of
and they sacrifice these kids
Weinstein
for power.
Right.
Well, they killed Weinstein in front of the world. They killed him in front of the world.
Like, look at Pimp C. Pimp C, fam. Man, bro, that nigga was talking about the Illuminati, secret societies, talking about he started to realize what's going on, and he started to open people's eyes. He went to California, and when he went to California, he was there with I think 2 or 3 females. And those females, basically, when they left his room, I think they either drugged him or they left his room and allowed people to come inside of his room, hold him down, and they basically injected him with something. You know what I'm saying? And he died on the spot. They either injected him or suffocated him or something, man. But they tucked him neatly back in his bed and they walked out of the hotel room in California. This is what happened to Pimp C, bro.
Well, you know what? All these things is telling me not to go to Cali.
Bro, Tupac, that boy Pac, see what was going on. People want to make it seem like Suge Knight is a bad person. I don't think he's a bad person all the way. I think Suge Knight actually tried to protect Pac, and I think that he knew what was going on. Pac is not dead, bro.
I don't know. The lion been quiet.
Now,
Stuff been quiet.
hear me. I'm saying something, but I don't want to interject over, a populace of people, trying to conversate. So what I was gonna say is, man, I hear you call them the jinn.
Yeah.
Call them the less minds. The less minds. I'm gonna call them less minds because I don't even want to say names.
Listen. Illumination.
If you humiliate, you what? Humiliate. So I'll leave that off and let you fulfill that if you choose. I change the way I speak sometimes. When you start speaking in that language, I start speaking in my language. And my language be like, yeah, you can call them jinn.
We're not gonna do this right now.
Kobe.
Huh?
No, you're about to get into the enlightenment.
Yo, can we celebrate? Can we celebrate this man, right, yo? Can we do that? Can we talk about the problem? Let's do that.
Like these things are really real, fam. Like they exist. They're invisible beings, bro. Just like an electric eel can shock your ass, a fish that can shock you, just like a piranha can shred a human body in a matter of seconds. These are unbelievable things that these different creations can do. A bird can fly. That is unbelievable that we have a creation that can fly. I'm still amazed by that. Jinns are invisible. That's just plain and simple. It ain't nothing that I ain't debating
with either one of y'all. Like if somebody Christian, they tell me something, I hear it. All right. Somebody Muslim, they tell me something, I hear it. All right. I got brothers that's Christian and Muslim.
I just
Younger brothers, and I listen to them. I let them speak their speech, and you know, I respect them. You know what I mean? My brothers that's Muslim praying. I don't cross your line. I don't cross your line. I don't go in between. Nah, I respect that. You know what I mean?
Your brother Muslim?
Yeah, I got younger brothers that's Muslim.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
That's
why whenever y'all talking this, I understand both sides. All sides. I understand all sides. But I'm not a part of it, really. You know what I'm saying? But I have family where, you know, I'm not scared of it. You know what I mean? It's not to be scared of. It's people that invested in themselves in their lifestyle. That's how I look at it.
Yeah.
Because it actually made a lot of my younger brothers better people, because it gave them something to focus on and made them more realize how the world really is. But yeah, man, I'm not, you know, a follower of Christ or whoever the final prophet is in Islam. I'm just YMF. But Kobe Bryant, man, he was one of my favorite basketball players, but only after Allen Iverson. And I recognize how much impact he had globally when he did the 2008 Olympics. That's when I realized he was definitely a legend. Because it was just crazy how you seen all them Chinese folk just like trying to get an autograph by him, trying to get his just be around him. They had nothing. They had nothing. They had no TV. They had nothing. The villagers looked crazy. Like it was crazy. Like he in like the slums of China. They saying Kobe, 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 Kobe. That was crazy.
So 2008, right?
Yeah.
MVP.
Yeah. I remember being 8. I was like,
man,
turning 18 around that time. I seen that.
That's unbelievable. I can't believe he gone, man. Tonight. What I'm gonna do tonight, y'all? I'm gonna go to the sports bar. It's a big ass sports bar, bro. They niggas be having concerts and shit in there, like literally. I'm gonna go there tonight. I know it's gonna be packed, even on a damn Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's always people up there, and I'm gonna interview people on the spot about it. You know what I'm saying? And just get some feedback about what the people think, you know, in person. You know, I got my Bluetooth microphone. I got my as you can see here, I don't know if you can see all this. I got this this light thing and all this, you know what I'm saying? So I got a couple of pieces of equipment, you know what I'm saying? Got my, you know, director's cut.
Yeah, get it done. That'll be dope.
Yeah, I'm gonna go tonight, man. I'm gonna get that done for sure. I'm gonna have people yell out the real BRC, you know what I'm saying, / the real BRC, man. And
yeah. That thing we was talking about. I know you're trying to do. Nigga. I know you're trying to do what we talked about earlier. I got to do that. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that shit gonna be crazy. Like I'm like,
man, dog, I can't believe this nigga.
No niggas copy. No, these BRC niggas be copying, bro. They got podcasts now.
Yeah, niggas got podcasts.
They gonna copy this shit out. Man, you know what? I gotta do that. I gotta do that ASAP. Get some bad bitches. I might even get some average looking bitches.
I'm bringing this bitch too. I'm gonna have somebody. I got some workers too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have these motherfuckers come hold this camera and shit. My shit turned off. Hold on. Let me turn this regular light on.
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Yo,
Action.
Everybody said what they needed to say, man.
Salute to Kobe Bryant, man, and his legacy.
Of love and life. And you know, you can't forget about that. You know, can't be fear mongers out here. That's one of the biggest things I see going on, fear-mongerization. Gotta cut down fear-mongering. You know what I mean? We do gotta celebrate. You know, there's entities that's out there, you know, that's against will. But at the same time, we gotta celebrate life and remembrance of it, you know, and legacies. And that's a celebration, not a, you know, there's no remorse in celebrations of victory to go back and enjoy, but like, yeah, that was crazy. Remember this? Yo, you remember that? That's a celebration. So we integrated in our manifest instead of falling deep into sorrow. You know, family, close family, the ones that's directly, you know, integrated into the situation, that's kind of different because it's the part that's actually missing from, you know, actual life, waking up, expectations of what you would normally say, what you're going to say now. It's different, the immediate family, but for the other people, you got to help the family out by just celebrating. Because if you sad, they going to be super sad. You think you sad, you ain't nothing. Your son ain't hitting rock bottom. Your judge is barely scraping the surface. So, you know, you don't have that celebration, you don't really help the family. So celebration is actually what will help the family through this transgression.
And that's the sad part about it. It's not like we can get it. It's not like, you know, they can give his wife the news and the kids the news. They all died together, man. It's unbelievable.
No, the wife wasn't on board. The wife was off.
Oh, so it was just the daughter?
It was
Yeah,
just
just his daughter.
the other people.
I've been
He was
getting
taking it to a
notifications of
game.
people saying that the wife is on there. Hold on, let me read something right quick. Hold on.
The wife was on there.
Oh, okay. It's saying that the daughter was on board. Okay. No. It says Kobe Bryant and pregnant wife dies, and this is a major platform.
So,
Yeah, his wife is on there, bro, and she was pregnant, fam. Y'all find that out though. I'm gonna blog about it later. You know, I did one earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do another one just to get my facts straight. But I got another notification right here from a major platform.
Hold
And
on.
it's, Sinetta
Hold on.
Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah, he definitely know what he's talking about.
He didn't say nothing about the wife being pregnant.
No, I'm not taking that from
No,
Sonetta.
the wife already had the baby, bro. So she wasn't pregnant.
right, yeah, nah.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We get our facts straight. Hopefully they're not. Hopefully, matter of fact, I hope he's wrong. Straight up.
No, it's okay.
Yeah.
Everything's fresh right now. A lot of stuff has been going by people's ears, and you know what I'm saying. So we definitely going to keep this, you know, keep everybody abreast with this situation because this
That's
is
crazy.
nothing
His
new.
daughter died though. That's even more crazy than him passing.
Unbelievable.
That's crazy.
She be at the games with him and stuff. Y'all be seeing that when she be at the games with him?
Yeah, I'm looking at the picture right now. She's a beautiful young girl.
Man.
Yeah. Energy Day Moon says, "We don't die. Family first misconception. We always in states of death and transformation. Much love, family." I ain't gonna lie. Go check out Energy Day Moon channel. I'm not gonna tell you guys it's really religious to go check it out, but you know, it's definitely eccentric. She's definitely hot, and I would definitely let her sit on my face. But
I knew you was going to do it. Do it.
What?
I said I knew you was going to do it.
Man, she's hot.
Man,
Check it out.
The whole sky is gray out here.
I'm your mom favorite, man. Just a mom sticker, dog. I got chill. I don't care. I don't care, Flo.
No, it's okay. I was just man, the sky is gray out here, man. It looks gloomy out here, fam.
That's how you feel on the same network talking about Kobe Bryant.
You finally said something. You finally said something.
Yeah, I finally said something, nigga. What's up? What you mean?
Man, no. We not doing that, dog. You always be waiting for me. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing
that. Nigga.
We talking about Kobe.
What you mean?
Talk about Kobe.
We not, nigga.
Oh man.
What you mean?
An asshole, dog.
Yeah.
But look, yeah, man. I hope everybody stay positive. We really celebrate Kobe, his accomplishments.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Man, rest in peace to him and God forgive him and much love to him and his family.
Yeah, salute to the chat. Like, comment, subscribe to all our social medias, to our channels. Check us all out. Step 30, Step 32, Step 30 Raw, Step 30 Live, Airflow Spitter Max, TRBRC Texas. We got the ball Flynn in there, the Light Illumination. You know what it is, your mom favorite, the mom stickler. Man.
Yeah.
Shut up.
Already.
No,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
we might be talking about 40 Cal too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
We're supposed to be having a special guest on here. You know, I don't know. He probably got cold feet or whatever. So he's gonna let me know early this morning. But it's the white rapper that said the N-word. You know what I mean? Yeah, I was talking to him on IG. We exchanged numbers, but maybe that happened today. We'll see what happens. Just let us know what y'all want.
Oh yeah.
Nah, we don't really care what y'all want. You from the BRC? We don't care what y'all want, man. It's TRBRC.
Hey, YMF, you been hearing Arsenal talking shit?
About what?
You been talking shit about this nigga Jag. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I had to get at that nigga on that warning shot. Y'all check out that warning shot, man. You know what I'm saying? Straight up.
Yo, what's up, Red? Yeah, we ended the show right now. Salute, my man. Like, comment, subscribe, share.
Right.
Oh, yeah. That warning shot. Go check out the Airflow Spitters warning shot. That shit fire.
Yeah, that's that warning shot. Man. I got another one in the clip for Arsenal too. You know what I'm saying? That was just a warning shot. Straight up.
And I got one for Battle Troop. Which niggas.